Hello again everyone, welcome back to the channel. We've got another Atari 2600 game for you this time. It is H.E.R.O. It's one of my favourites again. Activision were like the kings of the Atari 2600. They made some of the best Atari games. I don't know what difficulty setting this will be on, but we'll just kind of go for it and take it from there. But the idea is you plant bombs, you destroy insects and bad guys with your laser beams that come out of your eye. Frickin' laser beams, and yeah, you kind of got to hover, not touching any of them, not blowing yourself up, and the game just gets progressively more difficult as the levels go on. Now, again, admittedly, I did do an earlier recording of this, but the sound messed up. But I only got to about level 9, so I want to see if I can beat that in this playthrough. I'll give it a couple of goes, and we'll see if we can get past level 9. Yeah, an absolute great game. And I think one of the things to remember on this game is that the harder the path is to take is the best route for you, because the easier the way will be on the next level, so the easier the way down will be. That's my take on it. I'm not entirely sure if that's true, but I think that's the way it is. So like, you don't want to go left because it's too easy. You want to go right where there's a spider. Left would have blackened the screen, and if you'd have stayed left, you'd have a spider there. That would have been quite difficult to get around. Maybe you could have put I'm going to go this way. Yeah, and that was the right choice, you see. Taking the wall was the right choice, because that was the more difficult way to go. If I'd have gone the right way, where I would have only killed the spider, I would have probably landed on that other spider and lost a life. So, yeah, the hardest route is the best route. So we've got flashy walls now. They're not a good thing. I do briefly remember, I'm sure I do, that there is a level where the walls move. I'm sure there is, but that might be on a particular difficulty setting. And of course, I don't know what difficulty setting this is on, because there are no kind of no indication of telling me. I know the buttons to change the difficulty setting, but I just don't know what they're actually set to. So the emulator I am using is Stellar, but it's Stellar via RetroArch. So again, I'm not sure on what to do. I'm not completely familiar with RetroArch, so anyway. But the reason why I'm using RetroArch is because you can put a lot of emulators on here all in one place, and you can link it to that Retro Achievements website. Alrighty. What level are we actually on? I've actually not been paying any attention to what level we're on here. One thing I really need to work on as well is my outros. You know, my outros are terrible. I just kind of I end up just waffling, and they're just terrible. It's just shit outros all the time, I find. Ah, nice. I had trouble with that one before. We're looking good. 4 lives. And we're approaching the end. This is going to be a tough one. Okay, it don't really make too much of a difference, but I will go that way anyway. Oh, nice. What level are we on? 5 lives now, and we're on level 8. Not bad. Not bad at all. This is where I find out I'm actually on the easiest difficulty setting. That's another thing about the Atari 2600. It's like you've got difficulty A and difficulty B. I don't know which of the two is the easy difficulty. I'm assuming that difficulty A is easy and difficulty B is not. I'd have to have a look at the Atari 2600 instruction manual for that. Let's get rid of the old turtle head there. Ah, they're always tough. They're always tough. Trying to gain momentum before potentially falling into the water. I do that very often. So I just need to hope that I can not do that anymore. Keep the 4 lives that we've got to see if I can make it past at least the next level, which I should be able to do, which is level 9, which I'm pretty sure is the furthest I've got on the last playthrough. So, got to be careful there. Oh no, that happened to me last time as well on the last playthrough. Kept hitting the corner of the damn thing. You've got to be so careful. Bloody flashing walls, I tell you. You have to hold your breath every time you go near one. Okay, we're going to have, yeah. Let's just fly over that. It's not too bad, but I don't know why. Alrighty. So we've got a spider just floating in the middle of nowhere here. Alright, we're good. And, oh, lovely. Oh, I had to hold my breath there for a second. That was a proper bum clencher. I didn't realise we had more. I thought we were just going to be the end of the level, which we are now. So level 10, good. That's our target. That's the goal achieved. Level 10. This is going to be the harder way to go, technically, because you've got the wall. I know that the bat's there, but yeah. See, look. The problem is now, though, is that I mean, the worst that you do is you turn the light off. Oh, bloody turtle head. That's a fast bugger, that one. Right. I think this is going to be the harder route. Oh, I've got a twofer. Oh, shit. Oh, cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. Well, we did it. Oh, I don't know what these things are. I mean, I guess I'm grateful that I've still got 2 lives, so that kind of is a bit of a lifeline. Oh, little platform. I don't know how many total levels there are to this game either. Oh, good. Okay, so now we're on level 11. Level 11. Ooh. You're kidding me. Whew. Oh. This is getting real tough. Oh my word. Oh, okay. Oh, hang on. The hell? Oh, hold on. Yeah. I don't know why that confused me. I should have remembered that's oh. Do I go down? Yeah. Oh, it's getting real tough. Real tough, like. Right this way. The bloody water gets me every time. Oh no! I might. Oh. Oh my god! I might actually run out of power before I get to the end here. I don't know how many more levels there are, or how many frames. Oh, I thought I was going to get it. Oh no! What an idiot! What an absolute idiot! Oh no, well... Level 12 with only 1 life. I might get an extra life for hitting 70,000 points. We'll soon find out. No. Evil. So evil. I don't even think that's the right way. Ooh! Well, it's do or die now. So I'm not entirely sure. Oh my god. Right. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Oh boy. Okay. How do I... No, that's not... Oh, what's this? What's 4? What's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Players, I guess. Oh, I don't know. How do I get to the core? Core options. Controls. Port 1 controls. Button A. Left bumper. Oh, here we go. Left difficulty A. Right difficulty A. Left difficulty B is the left trigger. So if I press the left trigger, that might make it harder. I guess. I don't really know. I think I've done it. What if I reset the game? Restart. So that it just does that. Press the left trigger. Let's press start. And we'll just see if that's more difficult. We'll see if anything changes, anything noticeable. I don't expect there to be. I don't really know. This is supposed to be difficulty B, left difficulty B. So I don't really know what's going on. Whether or not anything will change, as I said. Everything looks exactly the same in a minute, but there are only 2 levels in. Yeah, everything looks exactly the same so far. Some more, like some of my other favourite games on the Atari 2600, again, coincidentally enough, are Activision games. And they are, Pitfall 2 is like my all-time favourite Atari 2600 game, so at some point I probably will play that. But Keystone Capers is another one of my favourite games. You know, I just absolutely loved, I don't know what it was, but the escalators just, I just used to love going up and down the escalators, and the elevator as well. My nan, who had her own Atari 2600, she absolutely loved River Raid. That was one of her favourite games. My granddad, one of his favourite games was Stampede. Again, these are all Activision games. Activision, again, were the absolute kings of Atari. And, you know, I won't make myself very popular saying this, but I think it's such a shame that Microsoft have bought them, because I would rather have them just stayed as an independent publisher. And I think that Microsoft's intentions on acquiring Activision are not consumer-based at all. They will tell you it is, but I genuinely believe it isn't. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm pretty sure they are being forced to share the Call of Duty IP with PlayStation, if they could get away with it, they would absolutely take it off PlayStation altogether, which is why Call of Duty will be the only Activision game you will see that will be on PlayStation. Every other Activision game will not be on PlayStation at all, because they can get away with that, and they know they can. And if they could get away with Call of Duty, they would keep it off PlayStation. I would happily put money on that. That's my unpopular opinion. Sound off if you disagree, I'm sure many of you will. But yeah, that's what I truly believe. Of course, Microsoft are going to tell you that that's not the intention and that they're doing it all for the consumer based and everything like that. But, you know, putting it on Game Pass, I mean, yeah, okay, you can save money on Game Pass, but it's still a subscription. You don't own the game. It's just there at a cheaper value. You're still renting it for a particular period of time. I'd much rather own a game, and that's something that's very controversial as well, and I'll be interested to hear many people's opinions on that. Like, do you prefer to own a game And more specifically, do you prefer to own a digital copy of a game or a physical copy of a game? Now, me personally, I've always been a physical collector because I like to know that I can put that game into my console and play it whenever I want, and there's no chance that it can get taken away with me. And a good example of that is when I bought Batman, the animated series, off Amazon. I paid, I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I bought it to stream, and it's now no longer available in this country, so I can't stream it. And it just goes to show that even if you buy digital items, they're not yours. You just own like a license to it. You don't really own the game itself. Whereas with a disc, you know, there's always that chance that you're always going to be able to kind of pop that in and play the game. So to my knowledge, so far, there has been zero change to the difficulty of this so far. So I'm not sure if what I did had any effect. Again, now at the start of the game, when you reset it, there was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 option. Maybe that's difficulty settings, or maybe that starts you off at a specific level. I don't know. I thought maybe it starts you off at level 5, but again, not sure. So again, sound off and put me in my place in the comments below. So we had a request to play a game called Sheep, Dog and Wolf. I believe that was by MD Gerard. So thanks for that request, and that has entered like I've put that in the queue because I will definitely play requested games, that's for sure, because they're your requests, and that's what I want to do. So yeah, for any of those people watching this and you want to see a game, me try a game, whether it be hard, easy, difficult, no matter what system it is, I'll find a way of playing it. If I own it, I'll play it. I'm game for anything, I really am. So it can be a terrible game, it can be a great game. As I say, I'm game for anything. But yeah, I own a copy of Sheep, Dog and Wolf, thankfully, which was what was recommended. So that will join the list. As I say, it won't be immediate because I'm trying to kind of add a little bit more variety than just PlayStation games for the minute. But yeah, it definitely will be played at some point. I've never played it, so it will be brand new to me. So that will be quite an interesting one. Alright, we've made it back to level 10 again. We made it to level 11 or 12 last time, didn't we? My memory is terrible as well. I think that's what's coming with me old age. Bearing in mind as well that when I say old age, I don't know whether people consider 38 to be old age. I mean, I technically don't. It's middle-aged, but I wouldn't say it's old. But I do feel that my memory is definitely getting worse. Like, for example, I'll watch a cutscene on, and I'll think, I posted about this on Twitter. Oh no, it's fucking up now. It's really gone tits up. I posted about this on Twitter as well, and oh, for fuck's sake. A good friend on Twitter who I socialise with quite a bit, the Milky, his name is. I posted basically saying, and does it happen to anyone else where you watch a cutscene in a video game, you start the gameplay, and then you completely forget immediately what happened in that cutscene? And he laughed, and I think I resonated with him for that. I think he has the exact same problem, so I'm glad it's not just me. But that's the kind of shit that does plague me. So I've got another life back. We're on level 11. I'm not holding my breath here. I can't remember where the traps are. But there are traps. Feck, that's it. I'm not gonna do this. I think level 11 is the resting place of our hero. I don't remember there being a bad guy down there, but I remember there being one up there. Maybe we are getting difficulty. More difficult levels here. Now, I know that this ain't the end. Oh, that happened last time. If I can make it through this level, I'll be happy. Oh, I did. I think I did make it through this level last time, didn't I? I got to level 12 because I remember doing all this. I don't think I'm going to get an extra life either. I think we're done with our extra lives. Such a great game though, this. I highly recommend people play this. And if you do play it and you record it or anything like that, then send me a link, because I would love to see it. Now obviously there are going to be people out there that are just so good at this game they will beat it. But in terms of my viewers, I'd love to see your attempt, and even try and beat my high score, which is like at the minute 76,000. You know, let's see if we can get like I'd love to get a high score challenge. I know I keep saying it, but I'd love to get kind of a high score challenge going on these things. Right. So this is roughly where I got to last time. I think it was... No, it wasn't this bit. Or it might have been. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I just can't judge. I just cannot judge the water at all. So I think I'm going to leave this one here. My cat's giving me evil looks as well. I think I don't know if he wants feeding. I don't know. I've already fed him, but he's giving me evils. And he's a very noisy cat. He's my old one. Anyway, right. Well, so... Again, I really hope you did enjoy this little Let's Play of H.E.R.O, one of my favourite Atari 2600 games. It was actually born in the year I was born. It was made or released in the... Sorry, it's released in the year I was born, 1984. So yeah, again, there'll be some more Atari 2600 Let's Plays coming your way. I do hope you're enjoying them. Stay tuned for the channel. There'll be some more LMA Manager. There's going to be some stream announcements as well. So yeah. Hit like, hit subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much for watching.